And like before, we now have letters on top and bottom, both in the numerator and denominator of the fraction. This would be the same thing as 3 times x all over x. One of those x's on top and bottom would cancel out and just become 1. X divided by x is 1. So that just leaves us with 3x on top. This time, like before, x divided by x is just 1. 3 times 1 is just 3. This time we have x squared on the bottom, and we have just x to the power of 1 on top. We could either think of this as x to the power of 1, subtract 2, and then have x to the power of negative 1, or we can think of it as having 1x on the top, 2 x's times together on the bottom, so that x cancels out with that, leaving just x to the power of 1 on the bottom, which is 3 over x. In this example we have x cubed on top and x cubed on the bottom as well. Anything divided by itself is just 1, so those two are going to cancel out completely, leaving us with just the 5 on the bottom. But we can't just have nothing at all written up here. As I said earlier, anything divided by itself is 1. So x cubed divided by x cubed is actually 1, and that has to go on top, leaving us with a fifth. In this first example on the top here, we only have letters. We have x cubed all over x to the power of 7. So we have the biggest power in the denominator again. Like before, these powers can cancel out, and instead of x to the power of 7 on the bottom, we're left with just x to the power of 4. But, like before, we can't just leave a blank space up here, so we actually have 1 on top as well. This would be the same as x to the power of negative 4. For this example at the bottom, we have a higher power on the top this time. 7, subtract 5 is 2, so that leaves us with x squared on top and 4 on the bottom. Pause the video and use either your mini whiteboard or a sheet of paper to try to simplify these 6 fractions. When you're ready, press play again, and each answer will come up one at a time.